Hey there, Libra. How you doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I am here to do your weekly tarot reading. This one is going to be for Monday, the 3rd of November through Thursday, the 6th of November. Okay? I should be back on Wednesday to do bonus readings to get you through the weekend. Okay, this one's going to be for my Libras. There we go. All right, Libra. What you got going on? We're going to open with the 5 of Swords. Okay, followed by the 3 of Swords, and then I've got the 2 of Cups. So this is your backstory going into this reading, or your recent past. 5 of Swords, to the 3 of Swords tells me that there's been some sort of heartbreak here, or an argument or conflict that has caused a great deal of heartbreak in your recent past. Okay. The challenge here was this was all over or about a divine union. Okay, so this was somebody that you had been intended to come together with, and you had come together with this person, and there was some sort of conflict here that led to a huge amount of heartbreak. Okay, now this is your recent past or backstory, so this is something that's already happened. We can't change it, it's already happened. But this is what we're building off of for this reading. Okay. All right, currently where you at? Now we've got you Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, and in the challenge position is the King of Pentacles. Okay, the Devil's going to end up being the card that's at the center of your entire read. So from almost every direction, it's going to somehow play into the equation. The Devil is basically all about addictions and obsessions, or insecurities that get out of hand. It's that kind of stuff. It's different angles where the Devil can take over, where the Devil takes over control of certain aspects of your life, right? That's what's going on there. That's what's at the center. Now I have the Queen of Pentacles on one side. I believe this is how you're presenting. Okay, this makes you nurturing, abundant, grounded, somebody who's very realistic, somebody who is very accepting of other people and makes them feel at home so that people can be a version of themselves they can't be elsewhere. You're all of those things. Okay, you're the mini Empress. The challenge here is the King of Pentacles. Obviously, this is your divine counterpart. Okay. And this, it would stand to reason that this is the person who has caused the conflict, or this together, you two have caused the conflict that caused the heartbreak here in the recent past. But it doesn't change the fact that this person is your divine counterpart. The fact that you have the Devil in the center tells me that in some way the two of you are tied together to the Devil. Okay, so there is an addiction or an obsession. There is something at play here that has taken away control of some aspect of not only your life but their life. So you know what I'm saying, both of you and your life together then is tied somehow to this, whatever this obsession or addiction is, or whatever it is that you have no control over. Okay? Not okay, but okay. Okay, that's where we're at. Hi, Looney. Looney came to say hi. Okay, now we got the near future. I've got the Page of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the challenge is the Lovers. Okay. So, in the near future, I have the Page of Swords. This is all about you trying to find clarity, but you're doing it through very indirect means, okay? So, you're trying to ask other people, look at their social media, maybe look at their phone when they're asleep. I don't know. You're trying to be sneaky and look for the answers you want versus just come out and ask the person directly, okay? The 8 of Cups is the next card. This is talking about you walking away from this situation, or them walking away from you. I'm not sure which way this part's playing out, but somebody's walking away here in the near future. And it's not because they don't care. It's because this just isn't in alignment with what they want to, where they want to be, or how they want things to work out. Things have gotten very sideways in this particular dynamic here. The challenge here in this line, it has to do with the Lovers, and it's because the two of you still have a great deal of emotion for each other. It's just that you can't seem to find common ground here, and you definitely need to figure out how to battle against this Devil. Okay? All right, let me see. What do we got on the bottom? I've got the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands says that the two of you are higher level soulmates, which already seem to be at play here. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth, okay? And the Queen of Wands is all about a very fiery, passionate person who normally gets what they want. I have a feeling this is the way that you are seen by others, is you are somebody who gets what you want. You may get what you want, but there's something about a truth that's come forward here that caused a great deal of this conflict, okay? Most of this conflict actually started up over one truth that came forward. I don't know whether it was a truth on your part or theirs, but it was just one bit of truth that caused most of this to explode or implode. Okay, now I have the Knight of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Empress. I mean, this is something I feel that you have invested greatly in. You invested greatly in trying to nurture this into fruition, right? The Page of Wands would tell me that there were some unrealistic expectations here, and maybe some impulsivity or some, impulsiveness. With the Knight of Cups, this is all about trying to rush in to save this, but you're trying to rush in to save this without trying to see what's really wrong and fix that part first, right? The Devil being at the center tells me pretty much all we need to know about the situation and what's gone wrong here, okay? I don't care what the details were, what happened, why the Devil's here in the middle, but it can't be in the middle to make this successful. So whatever it is, whether it's an obsession or an addiction or whatever it is that's causing this Devil to be here, needs to be taken care of first before anything else can take place and try to go forward, okay? All right, let's see. Let's do days of the week. Monday, I've got the Five of Cups and the World card. This is all about a cycle ending and you having a very strong sense of loss and regret. Tuesday, I have the Three of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. This is you trying to lean on friends to try to build a new foundation for yourself. Wednesday, I have the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands. You're carrying a very heavy burden and you're incredibly conflicted about the whole situation. And Thursday, I have the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. This is all about you finding just total imbalance as the Tower falls beneath you guys. Yeah, the focus needs to be trying to figure out what exactly is this Devil and how can you get this out of the situation. At that point, then the two of you, I mean, your divine counterparts that are higher level soulmates, I mean, this is definitely something that was meant to come together, but the Devil is ripping this apart, is what I see here. Okay? All right, y'all. That is what I got for you today. I hope this somehow helps. There you go. Thank you. And the clicker never works.